Hi everyone, this is your Psychic Christine. Thank you for coming back, and I just want to give a warm and fuzzy welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing, and I hope that you find this podcast enlightening, uplifting, and helping you to gain some better understanding. Earlier episodes will be talking about life advice, love advice, relationship advice, helping you to get a better understanding of your present circumstances or situations, and some advice on how to clear the way spiritually. So, this is episode 75, and this is the last episode in relation to the chakras and their purpose. And we are talking now about the crown chakra, which is your seventh chakra. So all of the chakras basically affect each other, but the crown chakra definitely has a great impact. If the crown chakra is blocked, overactive, underactive, everything else will pretty much be out of sync. So this chakra connects us to the universe. So it gives us our life force, basically. And very powerful, and it kind of helps us with our psychic ability as well. And this being balanced is pretty good because it kind of, you're balanced on all fronts basically when this one is really strong and positive and open. On the other hand, when it's negative or open too much, you could experience frustration, ill health, destructive thoughts, difficulty learning, trouble with concentration, memory problems. It kind of makes you, I guess, overactive kind of puts us in obsessive negative thoughts, okay? And underactive kind of makes us feel like we're living in our own bubble and very indifferent to anything that's going on around us. So it kind of becomes very concentrated on the self. And in the teachings of Buddhism, we're supposed to be examining ourselves, and but it's not so much just examine yourself and understand your place and observing your own thoughts and working on training your mind. And because, as I've said in so many previous episodes, the mind is a wonderful servant but a terrible master. So helping to get the chakra balanced, the crown chakra, of course, would be crystals and meditation. And in your meditation, the objective is supposed to be observing your thoughts and realizing, how it's affecting you. And you can even ask yourself, why am I having these thoughts? Where is all of this coming from? So that's what meditation is all about, and it's supposed to be putting you in a position to be able to get rid of the negative thoughts that absolutely do not serve you, and to energize the positive thoughts and positive actions that in fact do serve you. Now in life, everything changes at one point or another. Nothing stays the same forever. And we as people have a tendency to get very attached to stuff that we like. When we like stuff or a situation, we just kind of want it to stay the same. But sadly, things are always changing, okay? They change, and we get hurt, and we get disappointed, and we get frustrated, and puts us definitely in a tailspin. But the thing is that if you're balanced and you're in a good mindset, then you can embrace these positive changes and have a different outlook about it. Sometimes the things or the ways that we had in the past on how we dealt with things, like whatever the case may be, worked for us then. It was a good thing to do then, but it's not always serving us in the present. So just like everything changes around us, we also need to change with it. And we can experience a lot of trouble in our lives when we don't embrace that change. And the universe will kind of pull the rug from under us and kind of force us into change. Okay? And when we don't embrace and we don't do what we're supposed to do, we end up getting stuck as a result. So, for example, like let's say in the past it was a good time or the right time, considering your environment, to not be so open, not be so trusting or whatever because of the circumstances you were in. Well, maybe that was a good idea then, but it's not a good idea now. What worked then is not always going to work tomorrow. Okay? So having a psychic reading done will be able to point out to you all of these things and give you an outside perspective of what's going on in your life, not just practically, but also spiritually. So if you'd like to have a private reading done, please go ahead and check out my website, psychicreadingstoday.com, and choose from a bunch of different psychics. They're all really good with many years of experience. Also, if you go ahead and subscribe to my newsletter, you'll get a free sample tarot card reading. So I hope this podcast has helped to enlighten you a little bit. Make sure that you are subscribed. Thank you again to all of my new subscribers. Welcome, and I want to wish you all the best of luck and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much.